Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's gone 10 and it's Ken. I'm sorry. I know it's Ken at 10 and it's actually 3 minutes past 10, but it's been a busy morning. How are you today? Are you doing well? We've had a good morning so far. Today's one of those days. Yesterday, we spent a lot of time tying up the office from the weekend, and we're still in the middle of some of those. But it's also a day when we get a lot of new instructions. So a lot of the work is around organizing the pro photographer to go out, get the shots, and then setting up the brochures, getting them approved for the next week. We've got some exciting new instructions coming on, including a fabulous little one-bedroom and a fantastic house on the Scots estate. So watch out for those coming up this week. We might even give you a little sneak peek on Facebook. Apart from that, the weather's good. Got a little bit emotional yesterday. Another member of staff came back and looked back in the office and saw an office almost full of people, and it felt like, yeah, this is nice. You know, we're back in our environment, and it's not normal, but it's starting to feel a little bit more way. And that's a great feeling for us in the office, kind of embedding back in our usual way, because we love what we do. And if you love what you do, it doesn't feel like a job. It just feels like the place that you want to be, you know. And I love negotiation. I love talking to people about deals. Love talking property, as you probably have worked out by now. Apart from that, next broadcast I want to talk to you in a little bit more detail about the electrical regulations. You need an electrical safety certificate, 5-yearly one now, as from July. So if you're thinking of renting out your property right now, you should really be considering looking at that. Because the problem with the electrical reports, I've mentioned many times before, is that it actually requires that you disrupt the building in a way that others wouldn't, such as you've got walls channeled out and the like whilst you put new cables in. And then, of course, that leads to replastering, redecoration. So what seems initially like, just a couple of wires, actually turns around quite dramatically into quite a lot of work. Apart from that, the diary is filling up with valuations as well, which is really nice. And it's nice that the shop's opened on Monday as well. Could do with a haircut as well. You know, my wife said to me yesterday, Doc, where are we? Referring to her favourite film and Back to the Future. And of course, when I wake up in the morning, I do very much look like, you know, that scene when Doc gets out of the car and says, we got to go back to 1984 with the white and grey hair all over the place. That is kind of me in the mornings at the moment. And I'll be glad when we can get in the barbers and get those shears out and shear some of it off. I don't trust the wife to do it. I don't know why, but I just don't. So it's being slicked back at the moment. But the weird thing is, as I've got less hair, it seems it needs more care. So looking forward to the barbers and the hairdressers getting back, but nice to see some normality. I know there was a stampede in the shops yesterday as well for various things. And we've certainly found that it's been a little bit that way in terms of property. You know, lots of offers coming in. The stats will prove that it's not just us. Everyone is busy. And that's a good sign for the market generally. I think this period of lockdown now, people just want to get back to normal life. And that's a great sign. Lettings, absolutely bonkers still. Sales really surprise people. Those that pulled out during the pandemic and said, you know, prices are going to fall and everything, and now ruining the day because a lot of those sales are now going through at higher rates. We've certainly got a couple that have come back tail between their legs and said, we'd like to buy this property now. And the vendors have just got stronger, higher offers and are saying no, which is a bit of a surprise, but a good one, really, that there is strength in the market and the vendors don't have to be dictated to by purchasers. Certainly 3-bedroom housing, lots of demand for that. So if you think you're selling, you need a valuation, book in with us now. We want to talk to you. And you have a fantastic day. I'll be back same time, except a little bit more prompt, hopefully, for Ken at 10. Take care. Have a fantastic day.